Hello, everybody. This is Sharonda, and this is my podcast, Spiritual Sense. Today is March. I want to say it's March the 12th. Let's double check on that. It is a Sunday. I like to keep an account of what the day is when I do my podcast. I think a couple of times okay, so it's actually March the 13th, so do bear with me. Sometimes I get my dates and stuff messed up, but it's a Sunday and it's March the 13th. And so typically on Sundays I do a integrated tarot card reading. That means I incorporate all three cards into the tarot card reading, and if I need more clarity in regards to the outcome, then I may incorporate my supporting decks, which are my Moonology and or angel cards. So I've already set my prayer. I sprayed my Florida spray, and I don't know what the reading is on, but I do hope that it is a relevant reading for those who may be listening in. I am recording this live, so if I do have any followers or listeners, they will be viewing into this live. I'd like to start off by saying that I have 4 podcasts on Spreaker.com, and I have 2 YouTube channels. This podcast, Spiritual Sense, I have a dedicated YouTube channel for that, and it's also entitled Spiritual Sense. Under my Holistic Health Approach podcast, YouTube, I have the 3 additional podcasts, which are Holistic Health, Health Matters, and Ancient Ancestry. So I'm going to begin with laying on my cards. I've already pulled the cards, and let's begin. Now, the first group of cards that I'm working with are my Psychic Tarot deck cards. Okay, so for this card, card 1, I have Love Begins. This is what the reading is on, or some type of clarity or insight. It says Love Begins. Card 2, I have Transformation. Card 3, I have Material Harvest. Card 4, I have Financial and Material Changes. Card 5, I have Fertility card. Card 6, I have Heartache and Loss. I believe this reading is in regards to relationship, is what I feel. I feel as though this reading is applicable to someone who is in a relationship where they are somehow apprehensive about if they are truly wanting to be in this relationship for the long haul. I showed that it appears that, whomever I am speaking to, typically when I do my readings, it could be applicable to a personal situation or on a bigger scale of a variety of people. But I feel as though this is a relationship where there is a lot of financial strain and struggle, and the desire of the heart of one or both of the individuals is to not be there because of a lot of unforeseen events that have been perpetuated in the relationship. As we all know, that's the cycle of life. Card 7, I have Recognition and Reward as the attitude. Somehow, I feel as though the person Oh, excuse me. The person feels like he and she does not feel appreciated, because again, I have the recognition and reward card as the attitude. They don't feel appreciated. Card 8, material and spiritual prosperity. So I do feel as though as I have as the burial, obstacle, transformation, I feel as though things were good at some point in time, and then it turned for the worse. It did. Hopes, fears, and dreams, fulfillment of wishes. So I also get that the person feels that they were not getting the things they want out of the relationship. Like, I'm not simply getting the things that I desire out of the relationship, and I no longer want to be in the relationship. Card 10, the outcome, I have memories of love. So typically when I get that reading, it's because of, what is going on in the present. So they have memories of love. So what are the memories now? I'm not going to speak anything. It could be volatile, but I'm not going to say one way or another. I just say that it's not favorable right now. And I feel like the main reason is because of material things and finances. Okay, so card 10, I have the Sun card, marriage, happiness, and bright prospects. I actually have an extra card. Let's see, 10 of Wands, weighed down with problems, very heavy load. So I feel as though this person feels burdened. Like right now, I feel like this person has prayed to God for a sign to reveal what exactly that is transpiring in this particular situation that is keeping us from achieving our goals. And, the illumination or the insight is feeling burden. Card 9, hopes, fears, and dreams card. I have justice card, legal situations or document, police finding out the truth in the matter, affecting the balance. So I honestly feel as though, one or both of the people are wanting a divorce, is what I feel, because I have the justice card where we know, many of that may entail court, lawyer, that type of thing, is what I feel. Card 8, the Fool card, good friends, happiness, needing to take a giant leap of faith. So this is going to be card 8. Card 8 is what is physically surrounding. I feel as though this person felt like he was deceived, or the woman felt like she was deceived. So it could be both of them felt like they was deceived, or one or the other. But I showed that there are some deceptions around this situation. Card 7, attitude, King of Wands, man over 25, restless, outspoken, ambitions. So this could very well be, because I have the attitude or card, this could very well be the perspective of the man. So that's possibly what that is, that he feels deceived and he feels burdened and he does not want to continue into this situation. Okay, card 6. The High Priestess card, highest card in the tarot deck, very powerful, good or bad, secrets to be revealed. So I feel as though this man feels as though this woman has kept some things from him. I do. I feel like he feels that she's very deceptive. And there's secrets from the past, because it's in card 6 position, that are coming to the forefront, and he desires to no longer be around. That's what I feel. Card 5, I have 3 of Pentacles, improvements underway, delays around it, renowned glory, place of worship. So I showed that she is possibly, or he possibly have agreed to some type of pastoring, counseling from their church to try to revamp or try to save or salvage the marriage. I do feel like I'm speaking to a married couple is what I feel. And the reason why I say this, because it's so many things showing up that is in regards to materialistic things as well as finances. So typically financial strains are and burden is going to come with a marriage versus a relationship. Now that's not to say that relationships don't come with financial burdens and hardships, but you are more invested when you are in a marriage versus otherwise. Card 4, Wheel of Fortune, elevation of money, overseas trips, completion phases. So this is the root of the issue. I said this before. We have Wheel of Fortune here. This is the issue. It's the monies that being perpetuated, the monies situation that's surrounded this whole reading. Card 3, what are you trying to attain? I have Page of Cups, young woman to 25, basic good news. Or what's above the situation. I don't know if this person had even contemplated or have stepped out of the marriage. I don't know what that Page of Cups is showing a young woman here. So that could be a possibility as well, that this person has stepped out of the marriage. Possibly. Okay. Card 2, hindrance or barrier. I have Three of Swords, deceptions, frustration, jealousy, broken heart. So typically when I get that card, it is some type of three-way situation, a third party. So it could very well be possibly that this person has stepped outside of the marriage. And this is and to be honest with you, I don't think it's in a sexual matter. Possibly not even in a romantic manner. This is somebody who just simply wants to get out of this situation, and he using whatever vessel he can to release from this situation. So I don't even think it's romantic or even sexual, to tell you the truth. Card 1, I have Four of Wands, happy home, possibly country setting. I do show that this person does desire to move from this situation. Is what that is. The desire is not to be there. It's what that is. The desire is to move forward, to move on. I no longer desire to be here. I want to go somewhere else. Is what I feel. Okay, so we're going to begin with the third card. This is going to be with my AE Weight Tarot cards. So card 10, I have Page of Swords to show back up as the outcome. So again, if this person is or has decided to look elsewhere, I don't think it's anything serious. I feel as though it is a situation where this person needs someone third party to speak for me. That's what I feel. Card 9. I have Eight of Swords. This is what hopes, fears, and dreams. So I feel as though this person feels as though he is he's trapped. I feel as though he's trapped in his situation, and he's using whatever avenue he can to try to get out. Is what I feel. Card 8, Three of Cups card. I feel as though when I get that card, is typically is something that is communicated or put up or advertised or shown. I feel as though he's shown this in more ways than one. Is what I feel. Like, I have expressed this to this person. They continue to want to, pursue, and I go along with it because I'm sick of the arguing and the fussing and the fighting, and I just say, okay, but truly and honestly, I don't want to be here, is what it lets me know. Okay, card 7, attitude. Again, we have the 10 of Wands, feeling burdened and weighed down. It's this person feels like a lot of pressure is on him, and he wants to move forward. He wants to move on. Okay, so we have card 6, the Lover's card. Okay, so the Lover's card show up in here. I I do show that this person could have in the past, because card 6 is what has transpired in the past. That's what card 6 is. I show that this person, or it could very well, it could be one or the other or both, stepped outside the marriage, and it was something that was, serious. Not serious, but there was an encounter, or probably several encounters. So that could be on both parts, one or the other. Card 5, I have the Devil card. I feel as though both of them are vindictive, to be honest with you. Like, I feel as though both of them are vindictive people, is what I show. Like, neither one of them are quote unquote angels or saints. I feel as though both of them are guilty of something. And I think what they do is they try to, the ego is involved in this situation. So that's a very dangerous thing. And I believe someone has, I don't know if this situation or this marriage was perpetuated by whomever, I don't know. But I feel as though whoever introduced him or her, or him and her together, did it out of spite. So it was more or less, okay, you gonna get yours, so to speak. And I think that's what has happened in this situation. Like, you have met your match, and this is what it is. So I feel like both of them give each other hell, is what I feel in this situation. And it's a dangerous situation, and I feel as though if it continues on, one or both will end up being hurt. That's what I feel. Because I feel like this is a disaster in the making. It could very well already be a domestic situation. Card 4, the issue. Again, I have Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords card showing a man laying down, and there's a lot of daggers going in his back. So again, I feel as though the man really wants to get out, because he feels as though the person that he's with is, I feel as though he is afraid of what this person can bring in to harm him. And I feel as though he feels like she will try to have something done to him, if you know what I mean. Card 3. So I have 7 of Pentacles. This is what you're trying to attain, or this is what's above the situation. So I showed that the signs are being shown. He's tried to reach out to other people and let them know that something is wrong with this woman. And I feel like, that's what that is. Card 2, the Hermit card. So this is the obstacle or barrier. Her issue is she doesn't want to be alone. Like, she has a fear of being alone. And I feel as though she plays on his intellect and his emotions. And that's what that is. Now, I'm playing devil's advocate. To be honest with you, I'm not on anyone's side in this situation, but I'm actually presenting the cards as they may. And when you begin to get off into spirit words, spirituality, and tarot card reading, oftentimes you will notice how synchronicity and serendipity comes hand in hand. This is a situation I feel as though that is a common theme amongst people who are in volatile domestic violence situations, is what I feel. When you have the battle of the ego, and when there's a lot of pressure and stress and deception all encased into a situation, there's going to be some of the same similar results. That's what I feel. Okay, card 1, 2 of Swords. So I feel as though this is a marriage of convenience. I'm just going to put it out there. Simply what it is. It's a marriage of convenience. And anytime you are in a situation where the love is gone, the trust is gone, our hope is gone, could it be anything that you can salvage from this situation? I mean, you can try to talk to a pastor or professional, whomever, to try to restore the relationship. But, if you got too many red flags there, sometimes it's not even helpful to talk to anybody besides a lawyer to try to get out of this situation and see how you can get those financial things squared away. Okay, so I'm not going to even pray for this situation, because when something is not right, or when something is not you can't force anything that is not meant to be, so to speak, because you will end up with a whole bunch of chaos, confusion, and as such. So the best thing I can hope is to wish whomever who may be dealing with this situation well on your endeavors and how to break away from this situation. It may take, separating for some time. If it's meant to be, then you will come back together. Okay. So, I'm going to conclude this episode of Spiritual Sense. If you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, you're more than welcome to comment below. Until then, you have a safe and wonderful day. Good day.